My friend Ilya and I had known each other for almost 10 years. Every summer we went camping somewhere far from the city. Just a tent, a fire, hot tea, and long conversations in the dark. But this trip felt wrong from the very beginning. It was late October. The forest near the abandoned village looked dead. Bare trees, black mud under our boots, and a silence so deep it hurt my ears. There were no birds, no wind, nothing. "Maybe we should go back," I said after we left the road. Ilya laughed. "Are you seriously scared of a few trees?" I didn't answer. It wasn't the trees. It felt like something was watching us. After an hour of walking, we found a clearing. In the middle stood an old wooden cabin. The windows were boarded shut, and the roof looked ready to collapse. "We can spend the night here," Ilya said. I hated the idea immediately. The cabin looked abandoned, but at the same time, it felt as if someone had been inside recently. When night came, the forest changed. The wind disappeared and complete silence surrounded us. We sat near a small fire inside the cabin while shadows crawled across the walls. That was when I heard footsteps, slow, heavy, outside. I looked up. "Do you hear that?" Ilya froze. The footsteps stopped right outside the door. Neither of us moved. Then came a quiet knock. Knock, knock, knock. "Who's there?" Ilya shouted. No answer, only breathing. Slow, wet breathing, like someone was standing directly behind the door. "Don't open it," I whispered, but Ilya was already walking toward it. He pulled the door open. Nobody there, only darkness and thick fog moving between the trees. "See? Nothing." He laughed nervously. Then we heard branches snapping somewhere in the forest. One crack, then another, then another. Something was circling the cabin. Neither of us slept that night. The footsteps kept returning. Sometimes they sounded close to the windows. Around 3 in the morning, Ilya stood up. "I'm going outside for a minute." "Are you insane? Don't go." "Relax, it's probably a deer or a wolf." He grabbed the flashlight and stepped outside. The door closed behind him. I waited. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then I heard a scream, short, sharp, and then silence. I ran outside. The fog had grown so thick that my flashlight barely worked. "Ilya!" I shouted. No answer, only the forest. Then suddenly I saw the beam of his flashlight between the trees. I ran toward it. The light disappeared, but the flashlight was lying on the ground. Next to it were footprints. Strange footprints, too long, as if something with enormous legs had dragged a body through the dirt. I wanted to run back, but then I heard Ilya's voice, right behind me. "Help me!" I turned around. Nobody. Only darkness. Then the voice came again, from deeper in the forest. "Help me!" But it wasn't really Ilya. Something about the voice sounded wrong, like something trying to imitate human speech. I slowly stepped backward, and then I saw it, a silhouette between the trees, very tall, unnaturally thin. It stood completely still, and then it smiled. I ran. I don't remember how I escaped the forest. I only remember being found near the road at sunrise. The police searched for Ilya for 3 weeks. They only found his backpack. But the worst part happened later. A month after the trip, I woke up in the middle of the night to a familiar sound. Knock, knock, knock. Someone was slowly knocking on my apartment door. Then I heard Ilya whisper, "Why did you leave me there?"